Chris with T3 Medias, and I want to just say thank you for checking out episode 43. Now, on this one, you know what? I'm by myself right now. A lot of guys, they have some things to do, so I just want to talk quick. Just rap with you about what the countdown is. As you know, today is a very important day. No, it's not about the damn election. We already know about that. Moving on. Let's talk about the final countdown till Luke Cage on Netflix. If you know it or not, Netflix has said that they want at least 50% of their content to be original programming. Now that's just like mind blowing right now because, I mean, that's enough to fill up like what, 2 networks, 3 networks. It'd be their own cable company, man. I mean, they're really trying to shut it down. Netflix has been killing it. More often than not, the quality of the shows that they've been putting out has been some pretty good stuff, and it's encouraging, and at the same time, it's like you don't want them to get into a situation where it's like we can do no wrong. Everything that comes out, it's gonna be a hit because it has the name Netflix on it. You're not Pixar. You're not the Marvel Cinematic Universe yet. Okay, there are some misses, out of all those hits. So I just say, don't spread yourself so thin, Netflix. It's cool. It's ambitions. I mean, if you got the numbers, if you can put the butts in the seats and make that a realistic goal, by all means, go for it. Especially if you're just cranking out hit after hit. So far, I'm loving the majority. I don't have time to watch everything that comes out, but I binged the most trending topics that are out there. Things like we said, Luke Cage, and I cannot wait to see that show. Now, Alfre Woodard, she's something very interesting. That's an actress it's blowing my mind on her casting because she's been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe before. She's been in a lot of great films. She's a phenomenal actress, and I love it. She has this mom quality. You can tell she's probably a great mom. And when she portrays that on camera, you really feel it. Like, that's a mom. Like, that's the typical black mom. She's a mom. You can feel it. You can feel it's like on Mother's Day, I gotta give my mom a card, and I feel like I gotta give her something too, because she seems like a great mom. So when they cast her on Captain America: Civil War, she was the lady in the hallway that confronted Tony Stark and said, "Hey, you guys go out there and you take out the bad guys, but you gotta remember that there's people that are caught in the crossfire in the war they had no idea was even something coming up. And you almost destroyed the world trying to save the world." And she's like, "My son died, from that because you dropped some buildings on him, and he was out there just trying to help people, and he died as a result of it." So to see her cast in Luke Cage, I'm thinking, okay, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now she's playing a character named Black Mariah, whatever that's about. And I don't know much about. Now she might be a very important person in the Luke Cage comic book. I never read a Luke Cage comic book. My only experience with Luke Cage is from what I've seen in recent years. I don't know the full history of Luke Cage. I'm sorry about that. I should know better. He's an awesome character. I love him. But I'm loving learning about him from what I've been seeing in recent years, from the Spider-Man cartoons and other variations of video games and this TV series, Jessica Jones, whatnot, moving forward. And I like learning about him. I like backtracking as we go forward. I like going back every now and then. But from what I heard about from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they said Kevin Feige or the directors or the producers of the Luke Cage TV show says that character played by Alfre Woodard is not related to or the same character from Captain America: Civil War. And I was like, what? That to me was the dumbest thing I ever heard. I mean, you've already established that it's all canon. Everything that's on the TV shows, even though the movies don't really acknowledge the TV shows that much, the TV shows acknowledge the movies a lot. That would have been like a very huge thing. Now there's a lot of books that I read where if a writer has a series of books, even though the books aren't really sequels of each other, that they're all in the same universe. Eric Jerome Dickey does this. He'll have a situation where a character that's had a little minor role in one book is the star of the next book. And you're like, oh yeah, hey, I remember you were blah, 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 blah. You just said hi and bye in this one book. And then now I'm all focused on your life and it's been 2 books later or something like that. So I thought that was what was happening here. And I thought that would have been awesome. It turns out she's like some kind of a politician. And I don't know if she's for or against the mutants or whatever. We're not calling them mutants, but you know what I mean. It's the meta, whatever they're calling them, the enhanced people. But whether she's for him or against him, I thought. Now here was what I thought. Okay, she's not playing the same character. But you know, she's obviously a great actress, so okay, duh, you cast her because she was the right person for the role. But you could have did something and said that this is my thought, and I hope this is what happens because I could be onto something. I might be predicting something that I don't even know what's coming. What if she's playing the twin sister of that woman from Captain America Civil War? She could be the twin sister. And she gets on stage and she's like, we got to stop these enhanced humans because, you know, my nephew was killed and my sister is still grieving and she's distraught and I'm going to do something about this. And I will be like, what? I mean, you don't even have to have the same last name. Obviously, it could be from marriage or whatever, that she has a different last name or her sister has a, you know, something like that. Totally different character, played by the same actress, twin. Boom, you done solved it. You know, you threw a little element of a soap opera in there, cheesy little soap operas. But hey, I like my stories. I like my stories. So you know what? Come on, Marvel, twin sister. Now, again, people who know this character, Black Mariah, you guys probably already know she don't have a sister or whatever. I don't, you know, blah 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 blah. Okay, it's just my idea. Okay, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I've been known to be both at the same time. Some it was weird, but that's what I kind of looked at it. I was like, hey, that's a simple fix because I can't be the only person that thinks they missed an opportunity on that. If it's not a person related to them in any way, form, or fashion, it's just weird. I can't understand the Captain America Johnny Storm thing with Chris Evans because Fox, Marvel, totally different universe, and you know that. You know, those Fantastic Four movies are gone. That's why he's Captain America for life. But in this situation, you're in the exact same umbrella. Yeah, it's Netflix versus the movies, but we acknowledge the movie exists. The incident with the Avengers movie, you know, the flag waver, Captain America, twin sister, easy. Everybody be like, okay, that would be it. It will be a slight nod. She doesn't even have to say the character's name in the movie. My sister lost her son in the event, and in the situation with Ultron and all that stuff. So that would be it. That's all you have to say, and we would instantly know. My twin sister lost her son. Boom, we instantly know, and it'd be so, and we would move on so fast. But hey, maybe Marvel needs to hire, you know, geniuses like me who are desperate for a job. So that's just my thought on it. But moving forward, I still can't wait to see this. Yes, I will be binging this series. I love what I see so far. I don't know why there's so much hate on Jessica Jones. I thought it was brilliant. I love Jessica Jones. I hope she makes a cameo. I don't think she will. I think her lawyer friend is going to be in this series. I want to see what they're going to do as far as hinting towards Iron Fist, what's going to happen with that. Daredevil, the Punisher. Will he be a part of the Defenders? Who knows? He's a cold-blooded murderer. So that would be awesome. You know, we got, and speaking about Marvel, I'm going to be a Marvel fanboy today. I'm sorry, I love my DC. Come on, you know I love my DC. Come on, you know, why so serious? Come on. So, but today's about Marvel. So, I'm just excited. I'm sure some of you guys are, guys and gals, and I can't wait to see what we see. Hopefully I'll get enough sleep the night before, get well rested, because when that clock strikes and then it's time for those episodes to go live on Netflix, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pre-show. I'm going to give you a 5-minute snippet of what's going on after I finish each episode, and then at the end of the whole thing, I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to have notes. I'm going to have my monster drink. I'm gonna be like hopped up on so much Doritos and caffeine. It's gonna be an interesting night. So give me your thoughts on everything. What do you expect to see? What are you excited about for the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Hey, I mean, what happened with the box office, man? I don't even know what's going on. I've been so excited about what's been going on with Netflix. I haven't been keeping up with the box office. So let's talk about the box office right now. And as predicted, Magnificent Seven takes the #1 spot with over $34 million domestic. Denzel. Oh, and another news, the director of Magnificent Seven is doing The Equalizer Part 2. The very first time Denzel Washington will be debuting in a sequel, ladies and gentlemen. So that's exciting news. Storks with a very, very, very respectable little launch from Warner Brothers with 21 million. Sully drops to #3 with 13. Bridget Jones' Baby knocked down to over 4 million, and rounding off the top 5, Snowden. Snowden comes in at #5. So congratulations to the top 5. I won't get into the top 10. I mean, to me it was a slow week, but you know what? I told you to go see Magnificent Seven. I thank you guys for answering the call. I'm glad you had a good time, and I'm glad you made it the #1 movie. It deserved it. It was a magnificent experience in IMAX, no less, because I swing that kind of line. Alright guys, that was my thoughts on everything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Netflix, Luke Cage, Magnificent Seven. Congratulations, Denzel, on your sequel for The Equalizer. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to send me, text me at T3Medias.com. Hit me up on Facebook. Comment right here. Suggest to us what you think we should talk about and what you want to just talk about, because we love getting in these conversations. For the guys, for Michael, for Sean, Chris with T3 Medias, and I want to say, till next time. And don't forget to subscribe.